Yo, it's your boy Opally, and today we're just gonna be doing yet another Mario What If. But this What If is a little bit different because we're doing what if, well, Deku was the reincarnation of Sasuke again. So yeah, let let's do this. This is gonna be it right now. So yeah, we're gonna be covering the hero versus villain stats in the USJ. So let's get into the story. After the ball throw and all the tests that they did for Aizawa, they pretty much just go home. No one really getting expelled, and they just go on with their lives. Since they're coming back to UA, they're all in the class, and Aizawa is pretty much telling them about the UJ. The they're telling them about the UJ, and we're going right now. So they pretty much all pile up on the bus to go to the USJ, and that's when they all talk about quirks and all types of things. So they eventually get to asking Sasuke or Deku. I'm just gonna call him Sasuke for now. They're gonna get to asking Sasuke for what his quirk is and what does it do and how do you use it. And he's basically like, I don't really, I don't really have a quirk. They don't really believe him because he's like mad fast, super. He has he's mad fast, mad strong, and plus he can do all types of things, and plus he has weird eyes. So no one believes him. No one believes him. It's kind of hard to. No one really believes him though. If you can see the picture, that's kind of what he looks like now, but older. So kind of like older Sasuke when he's like a teenager or whatever. So they eventually get to the USJ, and it's pretty much just the USJ. And Sasuke can sense faint chakra you know, coming from in the middle of the USJ. So he just puts his, he just started paying attention to what's going on over there. And that's when, on cue, a portal opens, and you know, Shigaraki and his boys start coming out, him and his gang. And they pretty much try to teleport him all through different places. But you don't catch Sasuke because Sasuke has the Mangekyo and Renegon. So he just moves faster than anything at this point. Like Sasuke is already God at this point. Okay. So he just sees Shigaraki and he's like, I'm just gonna take him out first. He doesn't seem like he has any like Shigaraki. He don't look like he's gonna fight nobody without his DK. If somebody took his DK away, he'd be dead or out the bat. So Sasuke just pulls up on him, and you know, then that's when Shigaraki tries to go for the DK, for the last resort because he's that close to bodying him at this point. He's that close to bodying him, and he tries to go for the DK, and since Sasuke is so fast, he has to try to grab his leg, try to slow him down and take off his leg. So right, he DKs his shoe, and he says, "Okay, it has something to do with decaying things." So, yep. If you ever seen Naruto in the Chunin exams, you know what Sasuke did with that curse mark. He gonna do Shigaraki dirty. So he grabs his arms and breaks them shits and throw them. Shigaraki ain't shit until now in the manga. He's fucking crazy, but he ain't shit right now. So he just throws them, and Shigaraki's pretty much telling the Momu to fucking kill Sasuke. Sasuke's limping around with no shoe, about to trying to body this this Nomu right now. So we pretty much just have other things to worry about. Ain't nobody. I don't really care about the rest of those students. It's about Sasuke right now. So Sasuke pretty much pulls out the sword because he can see if you that big, you should be able to take a hit from a sword. Okay, you should be able to take a hit from a sword. He says, I'll just try to cut off the arm, see if something happens." So he goes to slice off the arm. When he does, the arm kind of regenerates, and it has shock absorption. Like, can you really shock absorption a sword? Well, really, I guess so. So you know how it be. You ever seen Dragon Ball Z? Oh, you have to kill every cell in his body. So you know what Sasuke has to bring out. Sasuke, if you don't know, this is some science right here. Sasuke uses a fireball jutsu to basically he puts it in the air. He throws a fireball jutsu in the air, basically, and that pretty much changes the clouds. It changes the clouds, so it makes the clouds appear because it's science. I don't really know about it, but I know that that's what happens. So he has to do be gone with the booty clap. No, he thunderclaps the Nomu, and the Nomu got clapped. There's no other way to explain it. It incinerated every cell in the Nomu's body. I mean, for all we know, in canon, that Nomu could still be alive. It just flew out the UJ. So yeah, yeah. So he kind of with Shigaraki not really be able to do anything, and the Nomu kind of fucking dead, just a pile of ashes right now. And you know how Shigaraki is. You cheater! You cheated. That was supposed to be able to be All Might. You cheater. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna say that Naruto will be able to be All Might. Naruto and Sasuke, they'll be able to be All Might, especially Sasuke. I mean, I'm not trying to hold Naruto. Naruto will probably be able to beat him easily, but he has the running gun. So if you have the running gun, it makes you Jesus. So yeah, I'm sorry. It just makes you a god. Yeah, yeah. So even though Sasuke doesn't really use this move, he can do it. Okay, so I'm gonna make him do it. I'm gonna make him do shadow clones, and he's just gonna basically run around the place, or at least his shadow clones are, and he basically is just gonna run around the place, just basically looking out for people, cause he might as well. He has to pity these kids because they all trash, they all dookie. So, he's pretty much he already bodied Shigaraki in the know, and he's just looking at Karagiri. He's like, "Do you really want this smoke? Like, do you really want more smoke? Like, you just take your boy and run. Take your boy and run." And I feel like Shigaraki would be so mad that he would probably even tell Karagiri to fucking fuck him up, try to fuck Sasuke up. Sasuke's like, "Okay, bet. Let's just go then." Because all you can really do is portals. The best you can do is just put me in a portal and dip. Like, I mean, and he's way faster than any portal that he can generate. I mean, at this point, he's not even using Mangekyo Sharingan. His Renegon is not even activated. He's using one Tomoe. These kids are dookie. I mean, honestly. So when he's kind of fighting Kirigiri, Kirigiri's kind of smoke. He can't really hit him. But I don't know what's up with Kirigiri's body though. So I'm just gonna say that Sasuke would just basically use a Phoenix Fireball Jutsu and hit it with Shigaraki. Shigaraki, he knows he's fucked up, so he's just gonna he's gonna throw it at Shigaraki so Kirigiri would get closer to him and he'll be able to help the other classmates. Because all Kirigiri can really do is kind of guard Sasuke off and try to stop him from helping the Shadow Clones to help other classmates. So he can't really do much other than that. And with him throwing the fireball at him, pretty much making Shigaraki a decoy with his two broken arms. Like them shits are actually broken though. Tough luck, buddy. Tough luck. That's when All Might pulls up on him and he's like, "So the situation was already handled." Yeah, yeah. So he pretty much just I kind of find it hard. I think that we should just arrest him right now. So basically, the cops are called, and Shigaraki is put into a hospital because he doesn't fucking have. Well, he can't even use his arms. Okay, he's a fucking vegetable at this point. You know he can't run. You know he can't run. You know he can't run. I just feel like he would be a person that doesn't really know how to run. So pretty much he's just a vegetable. He can't really do much. So Shigaraki's in the hospital. Kirigiri's going to fucking jail. That's kind of the last of you. Well, Kirigiri would escape. No. And fucking get Shigaraki. They would just escape out of jail for just doing portals and shit. All that. But it was worth a try. Okay. Yeah, everything is pretty much fixed up because Sasuke wasn't here. All y'all been dead. So yeah, let's all thank Sasuke. And no, mm, it's Sasuke. So yeah, let's get on to the fuck. I just skipped over the hero versus villains. Well, I'm just gonna put the hero versus villains right here. And since I just skipped over that, I'll do some sports festival because this is a good day. I'm gonna make a long. I'm gonna make a long what if. So yeah. Yeah. So right now we're gonna get the hero versus villain. So I just switched it by accident. So once they do get back for the next day of UA, they basically do the hero versus villains, and All Might is there. Yeah, that's a benefit because All Might's here. So All Might's pretty much watching the teams, and no sense a ship has already been made in the comments. It's Momo and Deku in this one. So yeah. So it's Momo and Deku paired up with Ida and Bakugo. I mean, somebody gotta realize that Bakugo is the worst person to be paired up with anybody. He doesn't do anything but try to do everything on his own. Just saying, he needs to go. So, with Deku basically being Sasuke, he's even smarter. So, he would, he knows everything about Bakugo. He knows how he fights, just like in canon, just to a higher degree, just because he has Sharingan and Rinnegan. And since I haven't really been capitalizing on the Rinnegan this much, I'll make him use some of the paps. So yeah, that'd be cool. And when Bakugo pulls up on Deku or Sasuke, he's basically gonna use an explosion, and turns out it's a substitution jutsu. So now Sasuke is in the air with Bakugo, And he basically grabs Sasuke's arm and pretty much takes away his energy with the Renegon. And he does that Sasuke barrage, the Sasuke's line barrage thing while he's in the air. So he basically just fucking bodies Bakugo. Bakugo has no energy to use his quirk, and he got kicked in the mouth. What the fuck? That's just how does your day go that bad in just 5 seconds? So they pretty much beat Bakugo, or Sasuke beats Bakugo. Momo is sitting there like, the fuck just happened? He just pulled up on us. It was 5 seconds ago. Just pretty much get bodied. And they just go up to Ida, or they go up to the fifth floor where the bomb is, and he's like, they just walk into the room, or at least Sasuke does, because Sasuke's just an upfront person at this point. He's like, your teammate can't help you, okay? Just hand over the bomb unless you trying to catch these hands. And Ida still doesn't believe that he's faster than him. He thinks it's a fluke, so he try to speed him off or something. What, that sounded weird, but he tries to do some type of speed battle, see how fast he is, trying to throw an attack at Sasuke, try to kick him, and Sasuke at this point just body flickers behind him. He says, "Okay, calm down, there, buddy, calm down," and he just Shinra Tensei's him into a fucking wall. So yeah, that nigga gone. He gone. He just hit the wall. He's knocked out. He's gone. He's gone. There's nothing else he can do. Momo touches the bomb, and it was an easy clap. Momo, she didn't do shit, but she's there, so it counts. Okay, so now they have the 2 extra weeks to train for the sports festival. So yeah, this is gonna be like this could be a 30-minute video. That'd be crazy. It's probably not gonna be. Probably gonna be like late 20s, but still. Hmm. During the 2 weeks, basically, Momo and Sasuke, they basically train. Because Sasuke, he knows. Because Sasuke knows that she has a good power. And she can basically like upgrade it to a point where when she just makes stuff right off the bat real fast, and just pay attention to her surroundings so she won't fucking get bodied by Tokuyami. So yeah. And what I'm about to do to every girl character that Deku, or in this case Sasuke, is supposed to be like or whatever. They have to get bodied by somebody in the tuning exams. Or not the tuning exams, the sports festival. I mean, it's the same thing. They stole it. But it's the same thing. If somebody has to get bodied, so the main character can get mad and use his full power and be like, God tier now, get bodied. So how that's gonna go. But Momo is gonna be a lot stronger. She can make stuff faster. She's more aware, and she has even some martial arts taught by Sasuke, and and he even shows how to use like weapons, like swords or whatever. I mean, she technically can use a sword in a fight. She technically can because it's a part of her fucking quirk. So she can do whatever the fuck she wants. So they can't really stop her. It doesn't matter. It's not even a support item. It's a part of her quirk. So you pretty much have that on lockdown. She knows how to use a sword now. So that's pretty much the 2 weeks of training, and that's pretty much it for the 2 weeks of training. And for now, fuck. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, that's tough. Well, I just came back. Just came back and, you know, yeah. So that's pretty much the 2 weeks that they have to train for the sports festival, and that's it. This is gonna be the sports festival time. And, sports festival. So now it's the race for the first. I actually had to do the podium thing. So Sasuke goes up for the podium. He's like, I'm gonna fucking win. I'm just gonna fucking win. I'm God tier. And walks off, and some people are mad, but some people actually know his power, so there's like, yeah, he has a good chance of winning. And now start off with the race. Come on. So Sasuke is just faster than fucking everybody. So yeah, I don't really know how to say it. Sasuke's fast. Since Sasuke has his Sharingan in the Renegon, he can see where the landmines are, so he knows exactly where to step. And when the zero pointer robots are there, he can just fucking slice them down just to put an obstacle over other people. You know, and they pretty much he's just winning. Okay, he's in first place and he gets first place. Okay, now on to the cavalry battle. It's Sasuke. I was about to say Uraka. Sasuke, Momo, Tokoyami, Tokoyami, and Mei Hatsume. And yeah, so yeah, they don't get their headband stolen because it's Sasuke. So yeah, so he's still in first place, and now to the 1v1s. That was easy actually. That went way faster than I expected. And now to the 1v1s. The first match is Ida and Mei Hatame. Ida wins. The second match is Momo and Tokoyami. Tokoyami is basically trying to use his black shadow or his dark shadow to push her out the ring like he does in canon. But she's more aware, so this won't fucking happen. She basically like would just make a sword, and she just has some sword skills, sword art online type shit. So she's just basically just jumping all around, just smacking this man with a sword. I'm not really hitting him, but he's hitting his quirk, his his quirk, and she has some martial arts. So when the swords get knocked out of her hand, she's got to do this hand to hand combat. There ain't nothing else to do. I mean, Momo should have been like a better character. Momo should have been a better character. So yeah, she's just doing this hand to hand combat to Tokoyomi. Because she's fucking strong in this one. Because she been, it doesn't take that long for children to get strong. It really doesn't. And plus Sasuke. So if you get trained by Sasuke, you're just gonna be a god. And so she's basically just slamming this man with godly strength, and he can't really do anything because it's daytime, and his power is mad weak. All it can really do is push you back, like he did. So it can't really attack. It can't truly attack. It's kind of only a defensive quirk. So you know, Tokoyami would lose that fight. She would go on to the next round, and and now it's Deku and Shinso, or Sasuke and Shinso. They basically kind of have a similar thing, similar mind control, I guess you can say. And why, but so Shinzo's mind control would be too weak for Sasuke. And he has Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan. I don't care. He has Mangekyo. He has Mangekyo and Rinnegan. I don't know what you want me to do. What? Like, so he's having a full blown conversation with Shinzo, and that's when he puts him on a Genjutsu, and he fucking walks out to his ring. And he was like, "What? That was his quirk. Did he just take his quirk?" And Sasuke just walks off. And everybody's like, "What? Shinzo's quirk was mind control." And Sasuke Uchiha just did it to Shinzo. Oh my god. Oh, it was unexpected. No one really truly knows the full. Just like in Naruto, no one knew the full power of the Mangekyo or the Rinnegan. So having both is just fucking crazy. So yeah, they was really giving everybody Mangekyo and Rinnegan. They gave Sasuke it, Obito, like Madara. They were just passing them shits out. Just saying, kind of facts though. No, mm, no. What match happened next? Oh, Bakugo Uraka. You already know where that went. Same as canon. So Uraka is fucking got bodied. No, know what that means? It's Sasuke versus Todoroki time. Or no, actually, it's not. He just had his turn recently, so it's Momo and Todoroki time. Yeah. No, I'll say it's Bakugo versus Todoroki. And yeah, it's Bakugo versus Todoroki. I'm just gonna put that off as Bakugo would beat Todoroki like he does in canon, and that means Momo's up next to fight Bakugo. And since explosions, Bakugo can use it as defensive to basically blast the rocks like he did to Uraka. And he can kind of use it to fly, and he can just have all types of hits on Momo because he can just get everywhere with his explosions. So she knows that she gonna have to make a shield, but she's gonna have to make a shield. And Bakugo, seeing that she has a shield, she can just try to push him out. But he would just kind of try to go up to her and try to use the explosion. But say that everybody has a little bit of chakra. You just have to have chakra control. So Sasuke at least taught her um, two jutsu. Yeah, taught her two jutsu. These jutsu were substitution and fucking walking on shit. So yeah, it's just called chakra control. But hmm, I'll say he basically shows how to do a fake Chidori, basically an imperfect one, so it has no leveling about how much power he actually uses. So it might even not even hurt. It could just even kill, or it could just bounce you off somewhere. So he has no real chakra control with the Chidori. It just goes whatever scale it wants to go at that point. So with Bakugo pretty much trying to beat the shield down and get her out the ring, he would use a substitution jutsu and basically just appear in the air, right in the air, just to kick him in his head. So, she basically got the first hit on him, and Bakugo just gets even more mad because it's a girl. I just feel like Bakugo would be a person who would be mad at a girl for beating him up. So yeah, I just feel like he would be that type of person. So he would just get even more mad and start using more power. And she only has so much chakra. She knows that she's gonna have to use the rest of it for this Chidori. Now this fight has been going on, pretty much the same thing happening over again. Somebody gets a hit in off of somebody trying to. No, it's just basically a decoy type thing. Somebody gets a hit in, somebody else has to get another hit in. Basically, just taking turns at this point. And Bakugo is getting even more mad that he can't beat her. So Bakugo's like, "Am I a joke to you? Y'all keep on putting me against girls." And Momo, she's kind of tired. She hasn't really been using any of her actual quirks, so she still can do shit. She still can do shit. And basically, Bakugo has been using all of his quirk, and she has just been using a little bit of chakra that she has. And she basically, mm, and when she has only enough to make a Chidori, she says, "Okay, I'm just gonna have to use my quirk from now on." And Bakugo is losing, a lot of energy for his quirk. So, with her trying to make something and Bakugo going for a Howard's impact thing, one of his moves, it basically it basically tries to knock her out the wing. What do you want? The downstairs unlock the door for me. Okay, so it basically tries to use the Chidori, and she just has to take that explosion full brunt with that, with that. So that with her shield, so she just has to run through it. And that's when Bakugo is just about to fucking smack her at this point. And he's just done with this shit. And she's basically running at him with a Chidori. She doesn't really have a lot of speed, but no, it's strong enough to hit her. So she's basically running at him with the Chidori, and I'll say Bakugo gonna get fucking clapped. Yeah, it's gonna be Deku versus Nomu now. I mean Momo now. It's gonna be a weird matchup. So this is gonna be this for. It's gonna be the end of that. Okay, bye. Okay, I gotta go now.